The Tree That Wept Tears of Blood. A forgotten tale of the Hills-Angami tribe. Deep in the mist-cloaked hills of Nagaland, among the proud Angami tribe, there lingers a story almost lost to time. It is not sung in festivals, nor told to children at night. Instead, it whispers in the rustling of leaves and the sigh of the wind. A tale of a tree unlike any other, the tree that wept tears of blood. The Angami elders say the hills remember everything, every joy, every betrayal, every cry that once echoed in the valleys. Nothing is truly forgotten. And so, when the people turned their backs on one of their own, the hills marked it. Not with thunder, not with fire, but with a tree that would forever bleed. Long ago, in a small Angami village, there lived a young girl named Sekreni, named after the great festival of purification. Her spirit was pure as the morning dew, and her laughter carried through the rice terraces like sunlight. But where others saw innocence, envy began to stir. Some whispered that she was touched by the spirits, for flowers seemed to bloom brighter where she walked. Others accused her of harboring curses, for the harvest sometimes faltered after her songs. What was once admiration turned to suspicion, and suspicion soon hardened into fear. In a land where harmony bound the tribe together, a seed of discord had been planted. One year, after storms destroyed the millet crop, anger sought a scapegoat. The village seer, blinded by jealousy and fear, declared that Sekreni was cursed. He claimed her presence drew the wrath of unseen forces. The villagers, desperate and afraid, turned on the girl they once cherished. Friends became accusers, neighbors became strangers. Her own kin, shamed by gossip, abandoned her. She was dragged to the edge of the forest and left beneath an ancient wild fig tree, bound and trembling. That night, the wind howled like a mourning mother, and the hills watched in silence. Sekreni's cries echoed into the forest, but no help came. As dawn approached, her voice grew faint. They say the earth itself shuddered when her final breath left her lips. Where her tears had fallen, the soil darkened. The tree above her seemed to drink her sorrow. Its bark cracked, its roots twisted. And when the villagers returned, they recoiled in terror. For from its trunk seeped not sap, but thick red drops, like blood. The tree had become a witness, a judge, and a tomb, and it would never let them forget. The villagers tried to cut the tree down, but each strike of the axe left crimson stains on the wood. Those who dared swing at it found their hands blistered, their dreams haunted by Sekreni's face. Seasons passed, crops failed, livestock sickened. Children were born weak. No offering at the stone altars seemed to lift the shadow. In whispers, they admitted the truth. Their betrayal had cursed them. The tree stood as a monument of guilt, bleeding whenever the tribe quarreled or turned against one another. And so, the Angami learned to fear the tree more than famine, more than war, more than death itself. Generations later, when the story was nearly forgotten, an old woman named Cries took it upon herself to guard the memory. She told the children, "This is not just a tale of punishment. It is a reminder that when we betray the innocent, we betray the very soul of our people." She would take the children to the edge of the forest and point to the tree, its bark scarred, its roots thick with age. And though no blood flowed in daylight,
She swore that under the red moon the wounds would open and Sekrini's sorrow would flow again. The children trembled, but they remembered, and that memory bound the tribe together in ways fear alone never could. Over time, the village prospered once more. Fields grew green and laughter returned. But the tree remained, half hidden in the forest, its presence like a wound that refused to heal. Travelers spoke of hearing soft sobs near its roots. Hunters claimed to see the earth wet with crimson dew before sunrise. Some believed it was a warning that should the tribe once again allow envy and fear to blind them, the hills would awaken with fury. Others saw it as a blessing, a guardian that kept their unity in check. The hills were silent, but in that silence lay a truth the Angami could never escape. Today, only fragments of the tale remain, carried in hushed voices and fading memory. Some say the tree still stands, old and twisted, hidden deep in the forests of Kohima's hills. Others believe it died long ago, its blood soaking the soil, leaving only shadows behind.
But perhaps the truth does not matter. What matters is the lesson. For every betrayal leaves a scar, and every scar bleeds, whether on the bark of a tree or in the heart of a people. So the Angami tell us, respect the innocent, protect the pure, for when tears turn to blood, it is not only the victim who suffers, it is the whole tribe, the whole land, the whole future. From the comfort of your home, you can journey into the heart of forgotten legends. Subscribe to Whispering Hills Folktale. Tap the bell icon and let the whispers of the hills reach you wherever you are. Every story shared keeps our heritage alive.